Hi, welcome to my video and welcome to the first video of 2020. Also, happy Veganuary, everybody. We are going to be sharing only vegan recipes all month long in the spirit of Veganuary. And today I'm sharing 3 different cold pressed juices. I got some Instagram requests for juicing recipes, so here they are. Here are some time markers in case you want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's get started. The first juice I'm sharing is a beginner's green juice, and I think it's great for beginners because the ingredients are fairly simple and easy to find. Of course, if there are certain ingredients that you cannot find, simply substitute them with more of something else. If celery isn't accessible to you, just add more cucumber, add more spinach. I'm using a slow juicer, which is also called a masticating juicer. It produces a lot of pulp, and if you're like me and you prefer a little less pulp, then you can strain your juice through the juicer one more time. Just pass it through the juicer again, and that will really help to eliminate quite a bit of the pulp. You don't have to do that. It's really just a matter of personal preference. I like this juice very much. It's not overly sweet, and there's something about drinking all of that green goodness that makes me feel like I've really put something nutritious and nourishing into my body. And if you struggle with getting the recommended servings of green vegetables in a day, then this is a wonderful way to do so. You can actually get them in the form of a juice. Moving on to the Orangey Glad. I think the name gives it away a little bit. This is a very bright and happy juice, if you can describe a juice as happy. It uses turmeric root, but if you don't have access to turmeric root, just substitute it with some more ginger. It's a much sweeter juice, so I would say if you have any dietary concerns about the amount of sugars in a juice, you should definitely talk to your physician before you try to incorporate a juice like this into your dietary regime. I love both the color and flavor of this juice, but my favorite thing is probably the combination of the pineapple, ginger, and turmeric. The pineapple is vibrant and sweet, and I really like the kick from the combination of ginger and turmeric. All right, let's move on to our last juice. I call this juice True Blood because of its red color. It uses very accessible ingredients. If you can't find a pear, use another apple. And if you don't have access to cranberries, use anything else that is tart. A quarter of a lemon or a lime should do the trick. Anytime you make a juice that uses a beet, be prepared that your juice will most likely be red in color. Even the smallest beet, I find, has a remarkable capability of coloring a juice red. This is also a really foamy juice, and just like in the case of the pulp, I'm not a huge fan of foam, so I always pass my juice through the juicer for a second time. Our juicer is also 4 years old and it was secondhand to begin with, so it might not be as efficient as it used to be. But if you're not bothered by pulp or foam, then you don't have to do this, and your juice will probably be more beneficial than mine because it'll have all the fiber in it. And although this juice is red in color, you are getting a lot of green vegetables in there, as well as the elusive red vegetable in the form of the beet. If you've been curious about juicing for a while, I hope you found these recipes helpful and maybe even a little bit inspiring, I guess. I hope if you've been thinking about juicing for a long time, you can see, that this is not difficult to do, and even if you juiced a couple times a week, you could still derive a lot of benefits from the practice of juicing. So thank you for spending time with me, and I will see you, I'll see you at some point because, you all know where I am. All right, bye-bye for now.